You didn't choose this video. This video chose you. Did you know that this March 13th, 2025, it has been proven by research that everybody's attention span is lower than ever before? The average attention span of people today is 3 seconds. They can't even watch a long format video, and this is proven to be a sign of a dying soul. Most people cannot even finish a 5-minute video, but you are different. You are here. Now keep listening till the end. What if I told you that reality has been trying to speak to you all along, but you've simply been taught to tune it out? Every day, subtle signals cross your path. They're not random. That perfectly timed song, the number you keep seeing, the stranger who unexpectedly gives you the answer you were looking for. These moments feel like coincidences, but deep down, you know there's something more. And you're right. These are synchronicities, not flukes, but signs, patterns woven into the fabric of reality to guide you towards something greater. Ancient cultures understood this. Philosophers and mystics studied these patterns for centuries. But today, society reduces them to luck or chance because the system doesn't want you to realize the truth. Synchronicities challenge the lie that life is meaningless and purely mechanical. From the moment you were born, you are conditioned to see the world only through logic, structure, and predictability. Anything that couldn't be measured or proven was dismissed as fantasy or imagination. But this wasn't just a harmless cultural bias. It was deliberate. The system trained you to trust external authority over your own inner knowing. It taught you to ignore the deeper signals constantly flowing around you. Think about your childhood. Back then, you were naturally attuned to energy, patterns, and unseen connections. You could sense when something was about to happen. You noticed when events aligned with uncanny precision. You felt it when someone was thinking about you, but the moment you shared those feelings, adults called it make-believe. Over time, your natural awareness was buried under rules, routines, and rigid logic. Education further reinforced this disconnect. You were taught facts and obedience, not intuition or energy. Creativity and imagination were pushed aside in favor of memorization and compliance. You stopped listening to the whispers of the universe. Meanwhile, mainstream science kept pushing the idea that the universe is a cold, indifferent machine. According to this view, synchronicities are just your brain misfiring, confirmation bias, selective attention, nothing more. But some of history's greatest minds thought differently. Carl Jung believed synchronicities revealed a hidden order in reality. Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein also saw the world as deeply interconnected, responsive, and intelligent. Despite their genius, society continues to ridicule those who see meaning in synchronicities. Following your intuition makes you irrational. Trusting patterns makes you superstitious. And so the conditioning continues, because if people realized they were connected to something greater, they'd be harder to control. But once you begin to notice synchronicities, you start waking up. You realize life is more than coincidence. It's not chaos, it's guidance. These moments, the phone call just when you are thinking of someone, the number that follows you everywhere, the quote that answers your exact question, are messages. And the more you pay attention, the more they appear. The universe isn't random, it's responsive. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions all emit energetic frequencies like invisible signals. Synchronicities are the universe answering back. They are the bridge between your conscious mind and something much deeper. This isn't magic, it's mechanics. Your brain is wired with a filter called the reticular activating system, which determines what you notice in your environment. Once you begin focusing on something, say a number or a symbol, you'll start seeing it more often. Not because it suddenly appeared, but because your awareness has shifted. Buy a new car, and suddenly you notice that model everywhere. The car was always there. Now, so is your attention. But the mechanism doesn't end there. Quantum physics has shown that the act of observing something literally changes its behavior. This means consciousness plays a role in shaping reality. Your awareness has power. Combine that with the metaphysical law of vibration, and things become clearer. Everything in existence is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts and emotions vibrate too. If you focus on fear, you attract fear. If you think in scarcity, you experience more lack. But when you raise your frequency through gratitude, intention, or presence, you align with different outcomes. Synchronicities aren't just noticed, they are drawn into your experience by the energy you emit. Of course, some people never notice these signs at all. They live completely disconnected, trapped in logic, skepticism, and noise. Even when meaningful patterns appear, they dismiss them. It's like being in a room full of radio signals without ever turning on the dial. On the other hand, those who notice synchronicities aren't special. They've simply trained their minds to listen. They notice patterns, they follow nudges, they trust their intuition, and the more they do, the more the universe responds. If you want to experience synchronicities more often, there are a few simple things you can do. Start by setting clear intentions. Ask for signs. Be specific. Don't just hope, invite guidance. Say to yourself, show me if I'm on the right path, or reveal the next step I should take. Then, shift your energy. If you're stuck in fear or overthinking, you're blocking the flow. Trust, breathe. Practice gratitude, meditation, journaling, visualization. These are all tools that tune your frequency to alignment. And then, act. This is where most people fail. They see a sign, feel the nudge, and freeze. They wait for more proof. But synchronicities are not meant to be observed, they are meant to be followed. When something keeps showing up in your life, a number, a phrase, a symbol, it's not random, it's an invitation. The more you follow, the more aligned you become. And when you align, life moves, opportunities open, people appear, events unfold with perfect timing. This isn't fantasy, it's flow. Now that you know the truth, the question becomes, what will you do with it? Most people will go back to sleep. They'll feel a moment of awe and then push it aside. They'll hear the whisper, but wait for it to shout. And in doing so, they'll miss the door that just opened. But you don't have to. You've felt the alignments. You've seen the signs. The question now isn't whether they're real. It's whether you'll listen. Because synchronicities are everywhere. They've always been. All you have to do is pay attention, trust the feeling, and move when it's time. The universe is talking. Will you answer? Now, if you are really serious about this, in the next video, I will reveal the recently revealed secret about Nikola Tesla and how our current society is designed since the 1800s to portray this illusion that we thought was real. Once you hear this on the next upcoming video, it is going to be the last video you are going to watch. Subscribe, and we will meet again. See you on the next video. Don't forget to ring the bell.